All right, thank you for joining us. Just want to give you a heads up that we will be recording this presentation. Welcome 8th grade students and parents. We are so thrilled to have you join us today, and even more thrilled to have you as a student at SVHS. I am Crystal Eastlis, the school counselor, and presenting with me today, we have one of our administrators here.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Mr. Meyer. I'm the assistant principal at Silver Valley High School. As you can see by the presentation, I've been in the district for 19 years. My first 13 years were at Fort Road Middle School. I truly do enjoy working in Silver Valley Unified School District with all the students to help you achieve your goals. Thank you for being here today for the presentation for the class of 2024. We're excited to share some of the great things we have happening at Silver Valley High School. I'd like to remind you that I'll be answering your questions in the chat this morning throughout the presentation. Thanks again for joining us today.
We also have two of our seniors. First, we have Elena Grubb.
Hi, I'm Elena Grubb. I am a senior at Silver Valley High School, and I'm involved in multiple clubs and a sport here at the school. I'll give you some information for ASB and AVID. Thank you.
And Tiffany Adams.
Hi, I'm Tiffany Adams. I'm a cheerleader at Silver Valley High School. I'm in some of the clubs there, and I can't wait to be telling you guys about the music department.
Since our students couldn't come with us as originally planned, they sent us videos to share more about specific programs that they are involved with, and I will share them throughout the presentation. I'd like to start with some protocols. If you can please mute yourself by clicking the microphone if it's not already muted at the bottom of your screen. We're going to communicate using your message chat icon on the top right of your screen. If you have questions, you can write them in the chat box and Mr. Meyer will try to filter through them during the Q&A sections. We also use these questions to create an FAQ that we will send out later today along with the links we shared today. All right, let's get started.
Hello, incoming freshmen. My name is Naomi, and I am currently a sophomore at Silver Valley. And I just wanted to encourage you guys to just look forward to coming because we're so excited to have you. My experience as a freshman was super sweet. Just coming in and having such a welcoming staff when we were signing up and getting my schedule ready was just so awesome. And how they were just so on top of making sure that I was in the right classes. And the awesome teachers who were just there to be super supportive and make sure that I had everything I need. Some other things like just, even though we have our small school, it's super awesome because everywhere you look, it's just a familiar face, and it's super awesome and super cool. When I came in, as soon as I came in, I already made a friend on the bus, and then you're just like going out and meeting some other people, and it was just so sweet. Everyone was so kind and welcoming, and I just want guys to feel welcomed as well. And I just wanted to encourage you guys to, from the get-go, to try your best and do your best, because even though you may not be planning to go to college right now, maybe that might change in the future, and you definitely want to be prepared, and you don't want to be in night school when you could be having a super awesome blast your senior year. I just wanted to encourage you guys to come in and work your hardest, because freshman year does matter. Colleges will be looking at that, and I just want you guys to be super prepared and have a blast. Can't wait to see you.
Hi, I'm Isabel Tagosin, a student at Silver Valley High School. I'm also an athlete. I play volleyball and soccer. This past year, we had some of the best seasons recorded in school history. For volleyball, it was the first time we made it to CIF in 15 years, which is as far as Max Preps goes. And for soccer, it was the first time in school history that we made it to the playoffs. We went almost undefeated. We were second in the league for both sports. And honestly, playing sports here is a really good time. You're able to meet a lot of good friends and have fun. You're able to go places, get out of school, and it's a great time. Now, along with athletics, you also have to make sure, with your academics and any other things going into high school, that you stay on top of your work. You don't want to fall behind. You don't want to get involved with the wrong crowd. And I know it's easy to do that, but you just want to make sure that, you realize this is your future. Right now, you're preparing for your future. And yes, freshman year, you may think oh, it doesn't count. But colleges still look at it whenever they're thinking about admitting you into their school. They still look at your freshman year GPA. They look at all of the activities that you're involved in. And you just want to make sure you stay on top of that and stay.
We are working on completing class selection through Infinite Campus, and we will be sending instructions soon. Here is what your schedule will look like. You will be scheduled in 6 classes: English, Math, Science, PE, and 2 electives. You will be placed in the core class based on several factors, which could include teacher recommendations, and the electives you will choose. You will pick your top 5 choices in electives, and we always do our best to get you in 2 of your top 3, but sometimes based on availability, we have to look at 4 and 5. Your schedule will post in Infinite Campus August 5th, or you can come down to pick up a schedule at Silver Valley High School from 12 to 1. We will have an open campus so you can see where all your classes will be. If you cannot access it prior to school starting, we will have your first period posted in several locations, and once you arrive, your first period teacher will have your schedule for you. We have plenty of staff members out to help you on your first day of school. In order to get a diploma and graduate from Silver Valley High School, you must get 230 credits in the required classes. You will only get credit if you have a D or higher at each semester of high school. You can see the breakdown and how by the end of your senior year, you will be able to reach these credits. Whatever you desire for your future, it starts in 9th grade. If the path is college, you need to know that colleges look at your grades starting in 9th grade. And in order to meet the required college recommendations, you need to understand what you are being taught. If you fail a required course, you have to make the entire course up. So after being in class an entire semester and you end up failing the class, you will have to start all over again in an online Apex class, summer school, or sit in the class again the following year. It's much easier to do the right thing the first time around. Also keep in mind that every class and every grade will be recorded on a transcript that jobs and colleges ask to see after high school. As you can see in our graduation requirements, it's going to require 4 years of English, 3 years of math, 1 year of physical science, 1 year life science, 1 year world cultures, 1 year a U.S. history, 1 semester of government, 1 semester of economics, 2 years of PE, 1 year of fine arts, and plus 80 electives. For college entrance requirements, there are many of the same requirements as graduation, but there are some key differences that I will highlight. All of the courses must be passed with a C or higher. You must have 2 lab science classes, which are biology and chemistry at our school. You will need 2 years of the same foreign language, and you must make it to the minimum of Algebra 2 and math. Now keep in mind, these are minimums, and if you are wanting to go to a UC or make yourself stand out amongst many of the other applicants, you will need to go beyond these and include AP classes. We have 2 options where you can take college courses. As a freshman, you can enroll at Barstow Community College with concurrent enrollment, and as a junior or senior, you can enroll in transitional college. Concurrent enrollment is where you take college classes outside of the school schedule, such as evenings or weekends. Transitional college is when you attend BCC for your first 2 periods and then come back to SVHS to complete the rest of your required courses. If you want to take advantage of these opportunities, you will need to maintain a 3.0 GPA and have good attendance. As you can see with college credits, we can get you to or close to an associate's degree along with your high school diploma. And here is Nathaniel Lake, who's a student in our transitional program.
Good morning, everybody. I hope you're being safe during this whole pandemic situation and everything that's going on with that. I'm here to talk to you guys about transitional college and how it benefits you, what it is, how you can do it, and so on and so forth. So transitional college is where students from the high school who are in their junior and senior year go to the college in the morning and they take classes at Barstow Community College, and then they go back to the high school to finish out the rest of their day. So kind of what your day would look like is you go to the college in the morning, you're there at 7:15 to 7:30, depending on what class you're taking, and then you're there for an hour and a half. So you're there from 8:30 to 8:45, depending on whenever the professor wants to let you out or what you're doing that day. So once you finish that class, then you go to the high school, you sign in, and you finish up the rest of your day, and you repeat that 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. So some of the classes you can take. So as a junior, you're more of like focused on electives and everything like that. So health, music, sociology, just electives. And then as your senior year, you're going to take more core classes like English 101, math, sciences, stuff of that sort, like your core. So you're getting ahead of everybody else, right? You're getting college credits and you're getting college experience. You're getting more of an idea of what university is like, which is going to better your chances of not dropping out when you go to university. A lot of people go in with this blind eye, having no clue what they're walking into, and they're just simply not prepared. This is preparing you for university or whatever you want to do after high school. How you do it. So you guys being 8th graders and coming into your freshman year, you can't slack off. If you slack off, you're putting yourself behind, and you can't do that to yourselves. You have to come in and just do the work, focus, listen to the teacher. I know coming to high school is exciting and it's a whole new chapter of your life and everything like that, but you're there to learn. And high school is not hard. You listen to the teacher, you do your work, and you repeat. That's not hard. We just make it hard for ourselves because we get behind and then we stress out. So don't fall behind. Stay up to date with your work, listen to your teachers, and maintain a 3.0. So going into your sophomore year, if you still have above 3.0 and everything like that, you'll have the option of doing transitional college the following year. So the guidance counselor will reach out to you and she will ask you to fill out this packet and turn it back into her, right? And then she's going to send it to Barstow Community College. And that's pretty much like enrolling you in the school so you can do it the following year. And then after that, you're taking 3 classes a semester, 6 classes a year, and you're getting ahead, which you can't beat that. You're going to college for free, taking morning classes and getting more of a balance in your schedule. You're not stuck at the high school all day, which for a lot of people, they don't like that because the mornings are just dreadful. No one's awake, everything like that. But college is just a different environment and a very nice campus. I think you would enjoy it. So to wrap this up, just make sure you guys take care of your freshman year. Don't slack off. Do what you need to do, and that's it. Have a good day. Hope you guys are being safe, and goodbye.
All right, if you can please put your answers in the chat. How many electives do you choose as a freshman? How many credits do you need to graduate Silver Valley High School? Mr. Meyer, are there any questions?
Yeah, Ms. Eastless, by looking at their answers, they're really with us today, so we appreciate you guys all being here. There was 2 questions that came up in the chat that if you could help us with, Ms. Eastless. Where are we supposed to choose our classes?
So we are working with Infinite Campus, and we are going to have that up and running here in the next few weeks, and we will send how to and what that looks like for you to be able to do that at home.
All right, great. The other question is, what are the electives at Silver Valley High School?
We have a few more slides, and that elective slide will come up. Thank you. All right, similar to Real Wildcats and Soar the Eagle Way, SVHS is Pride as part of our school-wide expectations. Be prepared, be respectful, show integrity, be dependable, and be engaged. If you are showing your pride, you can get Pride Bucks that you could spend them at our PBIS store. We have SVHS gear and many different favorite foods such as ice cream sundaes and nachos. Along with the Pride Bucks, you get golden tickets every quarter if you are involved in any of the following: clubs, sports, having good attendance, having a 3.0 or higher, or having no discipline issues. Golden ticket winners win big prizes such as laptops, PlayStations, gift cards, dance tickets, and more.
My name is Corey Benson. I'm a student here at Silver Valley High School, and one of the things I like most about the school is the academic opportunities that they give us here. There's a lot of AP classes that you can take, and the teachers who teach those classes, they actually know what they're talking about. They can help you with any questions that you have on any topics. Teachers, otherwise, they want you to succeed, and they will do whatever it takes to have that happen. And sports-wise, we've done really well this past year. We've gone to a few championships. We competed in a few of those. Very fun overall, gotta admit. The students here, we're very chill with each other. We all know each other. It's a small school, so we're all pretty much friends with each other, and we can all, come together and just have a good laugh once in a while, like at pep rallies, which are very fun, by the way. And yeah, it's just a few of the reasons why I like Silver Valley High.
All right, here's our elective slide. Here are all the electives you can choose from. Elena and Tiffany will give you some more details on a few selected electives. And I will also send a description of all electives with your registration information. You will need 1 year of visual performing arts / fine arts, and you can see the options to meet that in the first column. You have 4 years to meet this requirement, but you may want to consider getting it completed early if it fits with your plan. If you are college bound, you will need 2 years of the same foreign language, which is highly recommended for you as a freshman, so you can leave openings your junior and senior year for AP courses. Avid will help you prepare for college. However, if you are unsure and would like some guidance with learning more about yourself and a future that will suit your wants and dreams, Success 101 is a highly recommended, and this one is only available as a freshman. I will now hand it over to Tiffany.
Success 101 is offered as only in your freshman year. It helps you with envisioning your future, learning about yourself, lifestyle you want, financial, emotional, and commitment costs, career research, decision making, setting goals, tools for success, and a 10-year plan. The quote at the bottom is somebody from a different school, but they're taking Success 101. And it says Success 101 isn't like other classes. It doesn't teach us fancy equations, grammar, any scientific formulas. It teaches us about life. Before I came to this class, I can truthfully say that I had no idea what I was going to do with my life. I knew I was going to graduate high school and get a 4-year degree at a UC school. But after that, nothing. I knew I wanted a family and a stable job that I loved going to, but I really had no idea about the steps it would take to get there. Now I'm no longer going to be looking for a job. When I'm older, I'm going to be searching inside myself for what career is best for me. This class has already taught me so much about myself. I don't know what I would have done if it wasn't for this class. So thank you. So we also have, at Silver Valley, we also have the California Cadet Corps. And the California Cadet Corps teaches important life skills that even if you don't join the military, you would still use, like life skills, leadership, citizenship, patriotism, academic excellence, and physical fitness. So some of the fun activities that we do in Cadet Corps is we have community service, we have camping trips, summer camp, and along with military skills, we learn to trust, and you soon be able to trust your fellow cadets, and that leads to good friendships with people you may have never met. If you don't want to join the military, this program still might be for you. So we have a few uniforms for the Cadet Corps, and the ones on the screen are actually ones at Silver Valley. So we have the Class C uniform, the Class B uniform, and the PT uniform. So Class C is the brown one that you see at the top of the screen, the top picture. And our Class B is the one with the black pants, which is at the bottom of the screen, the bottom picture. And the California Cadet Corps would help you if you join the military and receiving a higher enlistment rank, which means more money. So it will count towards, if you go into the military, it will help you rank up faster. So we have the music department, and classes are offered in the music department. We have band and marching band, guitar, music appreciation, and orchestra. So a little bit about the music department is, in the music department, we like to have fun but be serious at the same time. The classroom setting is very fun and energetic. Once a semester, we go on a field trip to places like Universal Studios and Six Flags. And that's my favorite quote that I found by Beethoven. It says, "Music is the one incorporeal entrance into the higher world of knowledge, which comprehends mankind, but which mankind cannot comprehend."
All right, now joining us, Elena.
Hi, we're going to learn about ASB. So what is ASB? ASB is the heartbeat of the school, voice of the students. We make all the cool stuff happen. We make things very fun. ASB is a team. We do everything together. We will all be on a certain committees taking charge of any upcoming events or current activities. We participate in anything from school dances, athletic activities, school clubs, assemblies, school news, etc. Here is a photo from our Spring Fest in 2019. Another photo of our Spring Fest in 2019. This is our tech team where we record videos for school news. This is a photo of concessions that we did for a blood drive. How do you get in? Be willing to work at after-school events and complete application via form below, and you send the link to a teacher for a recommendation. So ASB is pretty cool. You get to do everything. It's pep rallies, everything. You get to plan all that cool stuff. Now, Avid. Avid's pretty cool too. Skills. Avid provides skills for high school and beyond. You are presented with organization, collaboration, college prep, career help, and study help. Now, what does a typical day in Avid look like? The Mondays are structured preparation overview of the week's upcoming activities. Tuesdays are tutorial request forms. Wednesdays are additional help. Thursdays are more tutorial request forms. And Fridays is a wrap-up of continued studies. Now, tutorial request forms are what we like to call TRFs. They're on every Tuesdays and Thursdays. TRFs help with classwork, tests, projects, and homework. These tutorials can cover all of your classes from social studies, English, mathematics, laboratory science, foreign language, visual and performing arts, and college prep electives. In Avid, we like to have these things called binder checks, which you have a big binder that are filled with the following. Planners are filled out with upcoming events and assignments. You need lined paper, dividers, pencil pouch, which contain 2 pencils, at least 1 black and blue pen, and 2 or more colored pens. You need 5 maximum papers in front or back pocket of binder, a place to store your Pride bucks. Backpacks are fully organized, so no loose papers. 2 freebies, which can be a calculator, stapler, hole puncher, paper clips, and a little extra more. You need overall neatness. And all of these things are provided by your Avid teacher, if you need it. Now, how do we incorporate Wicker? We have writing prompts, philosophical chairs, and college research. Avid gets you college and career ready. It helps you out with the FAFSA application process of colleges. They help you with scholarships and alternative post-secondary options. And Avid also helps you with getting into the military or workforce or anything else. We have guidance with college tutors. The tutor helps us with our TRFs, gives us extra support, gives us great advice, and you get firsthand experience with college students. We have had many college tours, campus tours, and we've been to FITM, San Diego State, Cal State Long Beach, Cal State San Bernardino, and Cal Poly Pomona. These are the pictures of when we went to San Diego State. On the left is our 9th and 10th graders, and on the right is our 11th and 12th graders. This is a group picture of all grades for our Avid class at FITM, and we kind of posed in front of their tour bus. This trip was an optional trip provided to the Avid kids, and it was during a weekend, and they got to go to Long Beach State, and some of our students went. Now, we get to experience 2 things: college fairs and Pathways to Success. Pathways to Success is a place you can go that gives you information about careers or colleges. Some do provide information. And Arstow Community College, we go in the beginning of the year where there's tons of colleges waiting to answer questions, and you can get little freebies of calculators, notebooks, whatever they have. And the pictures there is similar to what the Barstow Community College shows us of what a college fair looks like. You have individualized support from your Avid teacher. So those pictures provided is our Avid coordinator and our Avid teacher, Ms. Heldreth and Ms. Brooks, and they help us. They help the Avid team out. Be part of a goal-oriented team. We have social skills. You get team bonding. You get supportive environment and collaboration with other students. This picture is of the 11th and 12th graders. These are actually the seniors of the Avid class this year. Of all of us. Now, how do you give into Avid? You need academic potential, average to high test scores, desire and determination, good citizenship, good attendance record, and strong work habits. Here's an Avid video, which kind of highlights what we do, and it's an introduction to the Avid seniors of this year.
Sorry, I'm going back.
I want everyone to go in their usual groups. Hi, my name is Melinda, and my community today is how do I solve a cat? I have no idea what I'm doing either. So, on a scale of 1 to 5, what is your current level of understanding? If it's my point of confusion, why would I have any level of understanding? So now that I know that my p-hat is worth 0.82. Kina, what are you doing?
Kina, you're not even paying attention. And your binder's a mess. But look at Grub's binder.
Hey, I'm missing another highlighter. I need another highlighter. Oh, okay, okay. Here you go. Thank you.
I was just trying to be Avid ready.
Guys, guess what? I got accepted into GCU! Along with getting accepted, Avid has been a way for me to focus my time and energy. I've gotten involved on campus more and received achievements across campus, teachers, to administrative staff. Now, if you have any questions regarding ASB or Avid, I will be answering your questions in the chat box throughout the presentation. Thank you very much.
All right, if you can put your answers in the chat box. How will being an Avid benefit you in high school? Which elective course is only offered in your freshman year? Mr. Meyer, are there any further questions for us?
Thanks, Ms. Islas. At this time, I believe I've answered most of them in the chat. Continue asking them as we go along.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna leave the rest up to Mr. Meyer to finish us up with his expertise of sports and club information.
Okay, before we get into the athletic and club information, we have one of our seniors here to talk about high school as well.
All right, hello, my name is Aaron. I'm a senior at Silver Valley High School. And a few things that I did want to say. I did move to Silver Valley on my last year of high school, so I was brand new to everything. You know, I heard a lot of stuff about the school, and a couple things that I did find from the school that I didn't find at any other school was I I guess being the small size that it is made us become a lot more united in a way. Everyone's a lot more closer. There's a sense of comfortableness, and I guess that brings a lot of people together. And I guess this kind of ties into the next part that I get into, which is the teachers. The teachers are very close. You know, if you need help, you can get help. You know what I mean? They're very easy to talk to. It's what they do. That's what they want to do. And yeah, and they help a lot. And the last thing I would say is the people, the students around you. Like I said, it's a small size, so everyone's close, but at the same time, it's not in a uncomfortable fashion. You know what I mean? People want to get to know you. They want to be friends with you, and they want to, you know, just have a good time with you at school. So, thank you.
All right, so now I'm going to get into the information on the Silver Valley Trojan Athletics. The screen you're looking at, the top left, is one of our students signed at San Jose State on a full ride for football. Some pictures of our seniors participating in senior games. The top right is seniors playing in an all-star football game, and the bottom right, we took the baseball team to UCLA to watch a college game. The next slide is a video that our athletes put together for you to watch.
Hi, my name's Leilani. I'm a senior, and I was a part of the Trojans varsity volleyball team.
What did you like best about being on the volleyball team?
My favorite part about being on the volleyball team was my ability to make new friends and have a fun experience while in high school.
Do you have any advice for new players?
My advice for new players is to put your heart into each and every game you have, because you never know whether it's going to be your last.
Tell me one of your favorite memories about being on the volleyball team.
My favorite memory about being on the volleyball team was in my freshman year of 2016. We went on a trip to Mammoth, and we played 2 games and got to stay overnight in Bishop.
Hey, my name's Melke, and I'm part of the Silver Valley football team.
Do you have any advice for new players?
Just to keep your grades up, make sure you go to every practice and do what coach tells you.
What's one thing you'd tell your freshman year self?
Keep my grades up so I don't get ineligible for games like I was.
Tell me your favorite memory of being on the football team.
My sophomore year when we made the run to the playoffs and won the semifinal game in overtime and then played in the championship game.
Hi, my name is Ty Stingley, and I'm a member of the Trojans varsity baseball team.
What's some advice you have for new players?
My advice is just come to practice every day, work hard, and try to earn your spot.
What's special about the athletics here at Silver Valley?
Well, with our athletics, we always play with passion and pride and intensity here at Silver Valley.
What's one thing you'd tell your freshman year self?
I would tell my freshman year self not to get down on myself and always have a positive attitude going into the next game or anything like that.
What's one of your favorite memories on the baseball team?
My favorite memory would have to be my freshman year when we made CIF and we played at a really nice school in Newport Beach called Sage Hill.
my name is Michelle Rodriguez, and I was a member of the girls' basketball team.
What's something you've learned over the past 4 years on the team?
I've learned that it's okay to always need help because it's not always going to be you making the points, you know? So I learned to share the ball more. I learned to be more teammate-ish, you could say. Teammate-ish. I feel like each sport has their own bond with their coaches. So like when I was with my coach, I've had her for 4 years. So I've learned to literally grew up with her, and she taught us how to grow up. I don't know, it's just something you just can't find like every other sport is your coaches. It's my sophomore year is when we made it to CIF and we made it to the second round. Even though we didn't get past it, it still showed that we were capable of doing something great.
All right, again, so that was some of our athletes. The next two slides you're going to see include, or next few slides, excuse me, one of our cross-country runners, boys basketball team. The picture on the left, we took the basketball team to a UCLA basketball game after scrimmaging a team down in LA to start our season. The middle picture is from senior night, an advertisement we put together to advertise our seniors, and then the basketball team at a tournament. Again, one of our cross-country runners at one of the meets, one of our basketball players in the middle, the center of our gym, that's the Trojan head, and our girls volleyball team after one of their many big wins. So the question is, what sports do we have and when are they? So when you start school in the fall, we start with football, cross-country, volleyball, and cheerleading. After that, typically around mid-November, the winter sports start with basketball, soccer, and cheerleading. And our spring sports typically start in January or February, and those are baseball, softball, and track and field. What do I need to do to participate on a team at Silver Valley High School? What you see here is the CIF, that's the governing high school body's requirement. You have to have a 2.0 with no more than 1 F. The goal at Silver Valley High School is that you're passing every class, so you don't have an F in any class to participate. We use PBIS, so you need to have positive behavior on campus. Too many minors, more than 2 minors puts you on probation. A third minor for the quarter removes you from a team. A major also prevents you from participating in athletics and after-school activities. In order to participate, here's a link you may want to take a picture of, but keep in mind we are recording this today. And I'll share my contact information next, where this link is also going to be in my bio of my Instagram. It's a Silver Valley Athlete Check. All athletic paperwork at the high school is done online. It takes less than 5 minutes to get it done. Physicals are good for 1 year, just like middle school. So depending on when you got your physical, it's good for 1 year from then. So this not only goes for athletic information, but school information as well. If you want to reach out to me to contact me, another good screen for you to take a picture of. I'm very active on Instagram, promoting all the great things that the school is doing, not only athletics, but other activities as well. And my Instagram is SVHS Sports. I'm also on Twitter at SVHS Coach Meyer. One thing we didn't add, we have a brand new Facebook page, Silver Valley High School. If you search it, we have a brand new page, and find all the great seniors, and we're honoring them right now by presenting their pictures, 2 pictures a day. And lastly, the school website, it already has all the sports calendars set up for next year. So besides athletics, what can we do? Let me pause here quickly, that we frequently get asked, what about transportation? So after school, we do provide transportation home, but we also have transportation typically at 4:30 and 6 o'clock for students that stay for tutoring, clubs, as well as athletics. So if you join a club, you don't need to worry about finding a ride home. We have transportation for you. Lastly, before I get into the clubs listed here, we also have buses available after all home sporting events, as well as concerts, so that you're able to stay and if you're not participating on the team, you're there to support your classmates as well. So we are making sure that you're able to access the different events happening here. So this slide here has some of the clubs that we're currently offering. There were some questions in the chat about other clubs. How it works is all clubs are run through ASB. So you need to find a teacher advisor, but the students in high school run the clubs. You have an advisor that helps sponsor you and do the paperwork and all the things that are required to have a club, but the kids at the high school run the actual clubs. So we have some of them listed here, anywhere from Youth for Christ, a dart club, outdoors club, mathletes, music, science, Spanish, an art club, a mechanic club, which is, some people are asking about auto. So even if you're not able to get into auto class as a freshman, we still have an auto club. Travelers, they travel Scotland. They're going to Paris next year. So there's all great things that are happening in these clubs. And then to the right, you'll see those are the clubs for the athletic teams that are listed there. So the next question to answer in the chat as we're winding up our presentation here is, what are 2 requirements you need to play sports at Silver Valley High School? And just a few things before we conclude today. I just want to thank you again for joining us today. Hopefully you can tell we're extremely excited to have all of you join us in the fall to start your high school journey. Please reach out to us if you have any questions after today's presentation. We'd like to thank everybody that helped put this virtual presentation together. Yes, we'd like to be there in person, especially, you notice my first thing is I was at FIMS for 13 years, so it's always great memories to go back up there, as was Miss Eastless. Thank you to our students who presented live today. Great information, thank you, as well as all those students that submitted videos to share great things about the things happening at Silver Valley High School. Thank you again. Once again, we can't wait to meet you in the fall. So this will conclude our presentation today. If you do have any questions, we will stay on here to help answer them for you.